Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel in Electro Skills Engineering. In today's video I am going to make a video on S7 1200 in TIA Portal from very scratch to advanced level. So it could be very helpful for beginners and as well as professionals. So in a nutshell, what you have to define in the create new project, you have to name the project S7 1200 TIA Portal. You can give the path. Okay, this is the version and this is the author. Okay, so I am just clicking simply on the create, and once I create on the project, it is going to be created. And after creation of this project, what I all need to do is just I have to configure the PLC. Whatsoever the PLC in hardware I have connected, I have to configure the same model, the same article number of the same PLC inside my software. So how we are going to do that, let me show you. So now the project has been created with the name of S7 1200 TIA Portal. So right now I need to configure a device. Okay, so I am clicking on this configure device, and then I have to configure the hardware. Okay, so here the option has been appeared that add new device. I am clicking on add new device here, and then I have to choose the device from here. You are going to have three options here. This is the controller. This is HMI PC system. I am interested into program in the controller, so I am selecting the controllers, and in controllers you can see there is schematic S7 1200 1500 300 and 400 and all the other devices as well. So I am interested into S7 1200, so I am clicking it and expand the CPU as well. So here the model which I am going to work on, it is S7 1200 1214 DC 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 PLC. Okay, so what is mean by DC DC DC? It means the first DC indicates that the powering up, that how are you going to power up the PLC by using 24 volt DC. This is the input, that what sort of input you are going to provide in the input channel of the PLC. This is input, it means 0 or 24. This is the common way. Okay, and what about the DC? DC means the output you are going to get from the output channel of the PLC is 24 volt DC or 0 volt DC. Okay, the alternate of this DC is relay. It means any kind of output you can achieve or you can get from the relay type PLC. Okay, so right now I am selecting, I am expanding this S7 1200 1214 DC DC DC. So when I expand it, I will find three different kinds of version. Okay, so let me show you the three different article numbers. You can see 1 AE30, 1 AG31 and 1 AG40. So what I have connected in my hardware is 1 AG40. So I am simply clicking on it. So you can most probably see over here the version numbers. There are different from 4.0 and 4.4. I have I have made a video on that. If you have 4.0 version and you want to upgrade on 4.4, so how can you upgrade it on 4.4? You can find it in my YouTube channel as well. So I am just keeping it 4.4. okay, so this is the description, the work memory of that particular PLC. It's 100 kb 24 volt DC power supply with DI14 DI I have. Okay, I will show you it. Let me show you here in the physical PLC, and if I show you here, so this is the physical PLC which I have connected here. You can see here there is 14 DIO. okay, this is 14 DI, which is from 0 to 7. This is 8 and then 6. 8 plus 6, it's 14. And when you talk about the DO, which is your output, digital output, so from 0 to 7 8 and from 0 to 1 on the second channel. So okay, so this is 14 DI and I have 10 DO, 14 digital input and 10 digital output. And if we talk about analog input or analog output, so I will show it later as well. So what happens when I add this device, it will be configured in my software. So after that we have this screen, and let me zoom it over here. You can see whatsoever I have shown to you in the hardware side. This is the same PLC with the same number of digital input with the same number of digital output as well. So what I all need to do, I am going to make a little program. So for that I am going into the program block. So in program block you can make some different program as well. For example, in main OB1 I am going to click on it, and I will make a little program. For example, I am going to take here one ano contact and one output. So one input and one output, and what I'm doing is that I'm just making it very simple. For example, let me add one more input here and one more output here, and the same thing which I am going to do here is taking one more input and one more output here. So I am because I am using the physical PLC, that's why I am using input I0.0 first, I0.0, okay. Then the output which I am going to take is Q0.0. so this is my Q0.0. I can just tag them as well, which I am going to do later, and I0.1, and similarly I am going to give the output address, which is my Q0.1, and the third input is I0.3. If you don't have any physical PLC or you want to access the memory, so you can just write the M0.1, M0.2, M0.0, M0.0, which is which are the internal memory of the PLC. You can access them as well. So right now I'm using hardware, so I'm using the real input, which are going to be hardwired on the input channel. And now this is Q0.2. so these are the 6 digital input, digital output what I have taken. So now I just want to name them. This is the tag 1, this is the tag 2, but what actually they are. So for that I have to go into the PLC tag, and inside the PLC tag I will show you that how can we name them. Okay, for example, this is the push button 1, this is the push button 2, and this is the push button 3, and respectively this is the the output 1 and output 3 likewise. So for that I am going into the PLC tag. Inside the PLC tag, the default tag table, I am clicking on it, and you can see the one more window which can be appeared over here, and I am just switching into that. And you can find out the first input, first output, second input, second output, and likewise. So first I am going to name them my push button 1, and the output, which is first output, I am considering it to the pump number 1, pump 1, okay. And respectively the second input would be my push button 2. For example, it will be starting my pumps, and this is the pump number 2, which I am declaring over here as well, I0.3. again similarly likewise, this is my push button number 3. You can tag them as per your interest. So this would be my pump number 3 last, and if I want to compile it, so I can compile it. Now I am going over here, compile this as well. The program is being compiled. So zero error, zero warning over here. So one more thing which I want to show you, this is the this is related to the IP address of the PLC. So I am just selecting it and going into the properties of the PLC, where I want to show you the IP address of the PLC, because it is going to work or not, it has to be decided by this IP address. If it is wrong, the class of IP address is not defined, so it will not download. So let me show you here. In the Ethernet address, you can find out the default IP address of the physical PLC, which is 192.168.0.1. okay, so this is the predefined IP address. I am not going to change it, okay. But one more thing, you have to make the the PG and the PC or laptop's IP address on the same layer. For example, if the laptop IP address is 192.168.0, but you have to change the last one. If the PLC is having 1, so you have to make it 10 or 100, okay. And the rest of the thing of the start, the the number of the IP will be constant, will be the same as mentioned over here. Okay, I am talking about the PLC, PG or PCs. Okay, so I hope you are getting my all the advice what I am advising you right now. So in main OP, right now what I need to do, if you don't have physical PLC, so you are going to click on start simulation. Okay, start simulation means that you don't have physical PLC but you are using the simulator PLC sim. Okay, when you are going to download this project download this software TIA portal, so the complete package will be installed. You do not need to, or you will not required to download the simulator separately. It will be included in your complete package. Okay, so right now I have connected the physical PLC, so I don't need to use the simulator. But as I am talking to you that I am going to make this video from very scratch, so with respect to the time, I will show you how can we use this simulator as well. So right now I am just downloading this project because I have compiled it as well. So I am clicking here on the download button. So when it comes to download the program into the PLC, this is PNIE, Profinet Industrial Ethernet, and the PLC sim is was selected, so you have to change it from PLC sim to Ethernet connection. But if you are using PLC sim, so you have to select PLC sim here. Right now I am selecting this and putting my PLC into the start search. Okay, so via this IP address, my software is finding this IP address inside my PLC. So this has been detected by the PLC. I can use the flash LED as you can see over here. The LEDs are being flashed over here. These are flashing. So let me show you once again here in the hardware. So I am going to load the program. It has been successfully downloaded. So now let me show you that I have to take this online from here. If I want to analyze the system on the software as well, so I have to press this online monitoring on off. Okay, by enabling it, I will be able to see the response over here. Everything is getting green, healthy. Now let me show you over here. When I push this input button I0.0, I0.1, the indication is being shown over here. And when I push this one I0.0, so you can see on the TIA portal screen I0.0 is being turned on. Okay, so this is the I0.0, this is I0.1, this is I0.2. okay, which can be indication, the indication can be shown over into the PLC. And if you talk about I0.3, so I0.3, here is the NC push button. So if I press it, the this indication will goes off. Okay, like this, it goes off. Okay, and the output which I have connected with Q0.2, which is over here, this is Q0.2. when I push this, it disappears. Okay, this this phenomena can be seen on the TIA portal screen as well. Okay, so this is the way. And the output Q0.0 is going to be energized when I push the output, when I push input 0.0 this way. You can see over here, this is latched right now because I have pressed it. Okay, when I release, it will go down. This can be seen into the screen of the TIA portal software as well. So this is the simple way. Likewise, I0.1 is enabling Q0.1 output. Okay, this is the way. So this is a simple way you can learn the things. And in the next session, I will tell you that how can we use latching, interlocking, timers and counters, and so on. So stay with me, and if you have not subscribe the channel, so go and subscribe the channel as well and hit the like button. Some of the lecture of this video is is not available for you because it is paid course, and you can find this complete course on Udemy or on other different platform. And if you're watching this video and you want to access me and purchase the course or get the online training, on Zoom, so you can WhatsApp me or email me. Okay, thank you.